Oh, man.
What the fuck? Dude, like, come on, be real.
You came to get a drink, man, with the boys.
Fucking drink. Who are you, bro? Yo, dog.
You're chatting shit. You're proving my point. No, you're proving your point. We're fucking 15th.
It's on the
We're 15th. We are 15th, sir. We are 15th. We are 5 points away from relegation. Yeah? We are closer to the bottom than the top, bro. We ain't winning Europa. There's no European football next year.
We are back for another episode of Big Six Bants. Of course, it is the Liverpool. Whoa, Liverpool's crazy. England, sorry, because Curtis Jones bagged this goal. I got a bit carried away there. But obviously, England versus Greece. 3-0 England. You know what I'm saying? Comfy settings. You know, it was the B team with a couple A teamers. But yeah, man, it's another match reaction. It's international break. Obviously, we do cover England, the England stuff. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're in the house, man. Obviously, it's a short one today. Little half an hour thing, you know, we speak about the boys and the, you know, sometimes it's refreshing to speak about some of the new players coming into the team. Hence, you know, Angel Gomez and those type of guys when they come through. And, you know, we obviously saw a few earlier names. You saw, you know, like Gallagher. You saw Gallagher playing today. You know what I'm saying? Rico Lewis was getting minutes today. Curtis Jones got a call up today. We saw Gibbs White, you know what I'm saying, come off the bench. You know, Harry Kane couldn't help himself but get in on the act and jump in rather than just leave the man them to do their thing. But, you know, Kiz will always try and get his name on the score sheet. Watkins, obviously, back in the 11. You know, Gahey, Konza, and obviously Pickford in goal. Walker back in the side. So it was good to see a few of the faces. You know what I'm saying? It was good to see Bowen and a few of the boys get a run out, man. I'm not going to lie. Like, Madueke having a good game. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, obviously we saw Simicast from Liverpool on the other team as well. And we have Mavropanos, I believe, at centre-back as well. So there's a few Premier Leaguers, man. There's a few Premier Leaguers in this game. Obviously, 3-0 England. I believe England needed to win by more than one goal anyway. So it was obviously fortunate to get the 3-0 win. But before we start, you lot obviously make sure we're subscribing to the channel. We're about 40-something, about 44 subscribers away, obviously, from 13K. So, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you're commenting. And we shout out the people in the chat quickly. Big up Marcel, you never walk alone. You guys that man like Curtis, Zer. Big up KJLFC. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to lie, Jude isn't it. Big up Karen Morris, R9's in the house. Mr. Links here, Kingsman 7 as well. Big up Honesty, good to see you back as well, man. It's been a minute as well. Big up Jeremy LFC, class player and class goal from Jones. And obviously big up CJ, man. He goes, man David Coote trying to be Tony Montana, having drug parties and at halftime and after games. It's crazy, man. Man, I'm out here doing lines and that, bro. Apparently, anyway, allegedly. But yeah, it's crazy. Man, them 3-0 England, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, obviously, what we saying? Like Curtis Jones, his little backheel goal, masterclass. My guy, you know what I'm saying, playing a bit deeper. Gallagher. By the way, Gallagher, yeah. I just want to say this about Gallagher, innit? He ain't really got much better since he's gone to Atletico, has he? Really? Like, I don't know, man.
He had a good game today. He had a good game today.
He was all right, man. I think he was all right, man.
Like, it was overall, it was one of those ones where, like, I think we needed 2 goals to go through.
Yeah, we needed 2 goals to go through. Yeah.
So yeah, they got the one, and I didn't think they were going to get the second. Can't lie.
There was a section in the first half.
They were getting
moving a bit mad.
Even in the second half, when there was a time where Greece was just peppering us, like we couldn't even get out. And then I think that's when we brought on Kane and Bowen and them, man. And it looked a little bit better. But I'll be real, this team England just don't convince me, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like it doesn't matter about who comes in or what players like they just don't excite me. Even with this B Carsley guy, like I thought I was gonna get something a bit more. Don't get twisted. I have seen improvements, but that's not hard to do when you got to take over Southgate. So I saw a little bit of improvement, but overall, it's not. There's just nothing really there. Hopefully, you were too.
I mean, it was heavily rotated, isn't it? There was a lot of the first teamers.
Yeah, there was a lot of rotations, but when you're actually deep at footy, yeah, it's like and this ain't a dig at Tottenham or anything like that, but like I'm looking at that thinking, if Maddison can't play for that, then what are we really doing, fam? Like, in my opinion, Maddison should have played. He should have got called up because it was clear to see that team was B team. I know you said there was a few A teamers in there. I only saw Jude. Who was the other 18 player?
Pickford, Kyle Walker.
Yeah. Walker, 18? I don't know. I'll be real. It's just the team just isn't great, man. I'm not gonna lie. Even when Rice comes in and Saka and but then who else is missing? I think it was who else is missing? Stones, Trent.
Bro, there was a few man missing. Angel Gomez obviously was missing in there as well. Rice was missing. There's a few man missing, obviously. Palmer obviously as well, you could say in there. Foden was missing. Like there was a lot of man missing, but I think this was a game for me where I think I wanted to see like more control, and I don't think we really got that after the 40th, 30th minute. I think we kind of lost control of the game, and obviously Pickford was forced into a few saves, but obviously Pickford does kind of generate a bit of discomfort sometimes, isn't it? Just the way he's kind of comes for crosses, how erratic he can be. But then on the other hand, he gives you these saves, where it's like, how the fuck did he save that, bro? He gives you these saves where like, man are lasering at him, and he just gets there. There was one save he made, that 1-0 in the second half, where I thought he just missed the target. But when they showed the replay, he's tipped it wide, bro. He has no right to save that.
Those are the best ones, man. Honestly,
Where there was one.
Alisson makes them saves all the time,
bro. There was one save. You're talking about that Deli. Remember that Deli Ali one? That Deli Ali. Do you know what I'm talking about? On a half volley.
2-2. Yeah. At first, he should have bagged that. But when he deep, it's just a very good save.
Yeah, like you think, he's just missed it, and when you see the replay, you see the slight change in trajectory on the ball.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see when Tuchel comes in, whether he keeps his space or not. Because there's actually decent keepers.
Henderson's having a good season.
Henderson, Ramsdale's doing all right. Nothing special, but he's got a selection. It's like 4 top keepers. I think Pickford just edges it for me, but there's a good selection there, man.
Yeah, I agree, and obviously, I think the big nations are starting to like do this thing where they're looking a bit crap. Like France are still looking shit. Like France are doing their best England impression.
Who the France?
Shit as well.
Israel. They drew 0-0 to Israel.
They drew.
Yeah, to Israel. Man or Solomon in them, man.
No way.
Yeah, bro. Like France are on this thing where they like. I remember when Barcola wouldn't even have got a look in for France, bro. Like no disrespect to Barcola in it, but I'm saying like like he would never even have got a look in this France team in it. I'll keep it a buck.
Yeah, I'm looking at the lineup. That's kind of B teamish as well.
And now, not really, bro. This is Mbappe. The Mbappe thing. I don't know what's going to go on with Mbappe going forward in it. Yeah, but apart from that, who are they missing?
This is B team, bro. There's no Saliba. There's no even flipping Kulama one. You know, man, are playing. Elise don't start.
So who are they missing apart from Mbappe and Saliba? Who are they missing?
Griezmann's not there.
Dembele.
Yeah, Dembele.
Yeah, Griezmann, Dembele. But I look at this team and I still think it's very strong. Zaire Emery, Camavinga, and N'Golo Kante. Come on, man.
Yeah, no, it's a strong team.
Teo Hernandez, Upamecano, Konate, Kunde. I've seen that back four start in the Euros. That back four has started in the Euros, bro.
But the back four wasn't even a problem. It's their attack.
Yes. They've got no hold-up striker to kind of link the play and stuff and do anything. Like since they've lost Giroud and no Pogba.
Yeah. That whole generation.
Griezmann retired. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, like that team isn't that far off the first team. And these man couldn't put Israel to bed. It's spooky, bro. It's very spooky. They subbed on Coman. They subbed on Thuram. They subbed on Nkunku. They subbed on Rabiot. You know what I'm saying? Saliba was an unused sub. Guendouzi and Pavard weren't used. But come on, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Come on. Bro, is Turkey French? Is Ryan Turkey French?
Yeah, Turkey's French. I know.
He
Wait,
didn't
I
get no
think
call up.
didn't he? Doesn't he play for Algeria? Am I
Is he,
bugging?
is he Algerian? I thought Chucky was French.
You know, he's French, but who was that? There was someone that was French but plays for Algeria. Who is that again? It's one of them, man. Turkey or
It says his nationality is French here still. I can't lie.
you know, he's definitely French. He's definitely French.
Yeah, Chucky's French though. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think Deschamps is a fossil now, man. He's done. He's done still. Deschamps is finished, bro.
He's been done.
He's
I'll
finished.
be real. When you still pick Koulibaly for your strike, I think Koulibaly is so dead. Like,
yeah, he needs to go play in the back. He needs to go back to the Bundesliga where he has the time and space to not dribble. Yeah. He was cold in Bundesliga, but again, a lot of men are.
That's how it is. That's
a lot of men can kick ball in that. Yeah. And this is my point. Like, we're looking at some of these squads, yeah, and I think England need to do this more often, personally, innit? Where I feel like they've got a, how do I explain it? I think England need to rotate more on competitions like this. I don't want to see Harry Kane playing in the Nations League, bro. I don't really want to see Trent playing in the Nations League. And that's not to almost, yes, it's to prevent injury, but give some of these other man. I'm not saying draw for Jack Cork and Jack Harrison and them, man. I'm not saying draw for Will Hughes and that, yeah. I'm not saying go that far down the rabbit hole. But I'm saying let the Morgan Rogerses, the Morgan Gibbs Whites, the Ollie Watkins, the Solankis, let these man just even recall Sterling in that, bro.
I'd even say Gordon in that. Gordon, I don't think Gordon's good in that, but he's not like first 11, is he? Like I'd say
because he's the only left winger we have.
No,
apart from Rashford.
I'd start so many men ahead of him.
Yeah, I'd start a few man. I'm not gonna
start ahead of Gordon for England.
I'd even say Grealish. I'd even say Rashford.
Grealish is first team, bro.
Foden.
Grealish is first team.
Yeah. I'll even put. What did you say Ethan before that?
Foden.
I think it goes Grealish. I think it's just between Grealish.
I'd even play Rashford. But don't get me wrong, it's a bit disingenuous. But I think Foden's not a Gareth star, innit? That's my like.
He's not.
These are the type of games you bring in a Gordon and let him just prove his point, innit?
I'd rather. I'll be honest, innit? I'd rather Grealish in the 10 for England than seeing him on the left, man. I think Grealish is England's best 10.
Grealish in the 10.
I think Grealish is England's best 10.
Yeah, he can definitely play there. 100%.
For me,
about that.
We'll just do what he done at Villa. We'll just do that.
Yeah, like I think that player is pretty much still there. And under Carsley, maybe not under Southgate. Maybe Southgate, you'd probably keep it as a Foden or a, and even that. No, I'm not even hearing Foden chat for England. I'm not hearing it. In fact, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, no. That's done.
So for me, Grealish, Carsley ball is better than Southgate ball. May not be as effective in terms of winning games because we haven't seen him in a major tournament, nor will we see him in a major tournament because we're going to see Tuchel. But I look at Grealish in the 10 and go, that's England's best option for me, personally. I think Bellingham in the 10's a waste. I think he's a combative 8 who can do the close control thing when he needs to and chip in with goals. And that's where I'd deploy him. And then I'd still probably have a Gordon on the left wing for me. But I wouldn't mind the Marcus Rashford. I wouldn't mind the Marcus Rashford if we can get him in ISO situations over and over again, innit? If we can keep getting him to isolate his wing back, then I don't mind using a Rashford. But even so, but with games like this in the Nations League against Greece, I wouldn't mind seeing Sterling, Rashford, and Solanke aside. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. In these pointless games
like that. You know what I'm saying? Maddison, Watkins, Gordon, and Bowen. Why can't we run that? What's wrong with running?
In these type of games.
I can't lie though. Apparently Kane not starting was tactical. So at least he had
a niggle in it. He said he had a niggle though. So
was it?
That's the thing. And even with the back line, do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying go call up Tyreek Mitchell. Maybe the left back position is a bit more difficult. But with midfielders, you've got enough midfielders for England that you can, you know what I'm saying, that you can kind of rotate with. It doesn't have to be Declan Rice. Like you now have Angel Gomez, you now have Curtis Jones, you have other guys that can play for England in the centre mid.
Even Ameno, who's not had the best season so far, you can play him into form.
Yeah, you got Mano, you got Wharton. You got Wharton as well over there that can play.
But right now he's not performing like one. So.
Yeah, Wharton's moving a bit mad.
He was playing on injury, so he's gone for surgery. He's gone for surgery now, innit? So probably, he's gone for surgery. Yeah. But these are the things that I feel like I discussed this with Rants, you're just saying like England have like enough to field an A team, B team, a C team, a D team, and probably an E team. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it is, bro. I mean, if we're talking Nations League wise, yeah, I think we can field a D team.
There's talents in abundance, fam, but I don't know, man.
Well, think about it this way: you're looking at the 10 department. You'd probably start with a Palmer, yeah, Palmer and a Grealish. You look below that, you probably got a Foden in there. As much as he's not good for England, if we're talking about Foden, he's still right up there talent-wise. Yeah. Jude is not my preference as a 10, but Jude has played 10 for England. You know what I'm saying? You've got Maddison. You've got Maddison to play there. You know what I'm saying? Curtis Jones. Sorry, you have Harvey Elliott. Sorry, you can play in the 10. That's like 5, man. And I probably missed someone as well. I probably missed someone who can play 10 who's English. Gibbs White. Yeah, Gibbs White. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I've now named 7. That's 6 to 7 players. That's what I'm talking. That's what I mean when I say D team. You could field Gibbs White in the 10.
Even like Eze. Eze.
Oh, I didn't even mention Eze. See, that's another one. That's another one, bro.
No, it's true. What about strikers, though? Strikers is only 3.
Strikers, you got Harry Kane. Then you got
Callum Wilson when he's back.
You got Callum Wilson. You've got Dominic Solanke. You know what I'm saying? How about this, bro? I would to call me
Ivan
crazy.
Toney, fam. Bring back Ivan and Tony.
Yeah, but I said call me crazy. Ivan Toney's another option. You know what I'm saying? Smith Rowe for England as well. Man, I just forgot about Smith Rowe. Like he can't just run the 10. Like, he can't just run the 10. There's at least 4 strikers for England: Tony, Kane, Solanke, and Watkins. Done. There's probably others outside of that as well. But there's 4 off the top of our head. So that's A, B, C, and D. You see what I'm saying? If you look at right wingers, you've got Bukayo Saka, you've got Jared Bowen, you've got Noni Madueke, you've got Harvey Elliott who can play out there. Who else can play on the right wing for England? Realistically. Yeah, like who else can play right wing or could do a job right wing? Playing against flipping Greece or Macedonia or something, bro.
Yeah, more or less anyone. Literally.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got Jaden. Where we even took Jaden Sancho, bro.
Oh yeah, my boy
Jaden Sancho, bro. There are like an abundance of man that can just play. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm not gonna drop it all the way down to Jack Harrison. I'm not gonna go all the way there with it. But you know what I mean? But there's enough man to maybe left wing, as I said.
McNeil in the 10.
What, bro? Listen, wait on Dwight, man. You know what I'm saying? This one's got a whippers, bro. Wait on Dwight.
But it's funny though, because we're laughing, but bro, against Macedonia and these teams, bro, these guys can play, bro. McNeil can run versus Macedonia. 100%.
McNeil can definitely run, and this is what I'm saying. I think the same goes for midfield. The same goes for centre backs. If you saw like I don't know Jared Brantwaite and Ben Mee, I don't think that's a mad thing against Macedonia.
Yeah, you wouldn't be turning.
You wouldn't look at that and think that's mad, bro. You wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Is Anthony Robertson English? Oh, he's American, isn't he? He's American.
Yeah.
Who's the left backs outside of Luke Shaw and Tyreek Mitchell? Who are the left backs?
Shaw, Mitchell.
Left backs.
You probably play Joe Gomez there, no? You can play Joe Gomez.
Chile.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know about. Oh yeah, Lewis Hall.
Oh yeah, Hall.
Right backs. You got Trent. You got look at the right backs. You've got you've got Trent, Reece James, Livramento. You've got Trippier. You know what I'm saying? You've got Konza who's played there. Konza's played there. Joe Gomez can play there. You know what I'm saying? There are.
We saying Benny White.
Ben White can play. Ben White, if you want, Ben White can play there and centre back. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Them like, you know what I'm saying? Man said Saka can play left back. You are taking the piss. But this is my point, bro. England have about 7 options or 4 to 7 options in every position. Maybe just bar that left side. Maybe bar the left side. And for me, Kyle Walker-Peters, man, I just forgot about him. You know what I'm saying? These man, for me, this is what I say when I mean like England can really preserve their top talent. I think France can preserve their top talent. I think Germany can preserve their top talent. Brazil can preserve their top talent. Brazil have been doing it for years. How many times have you seen Brazil play qualifiers for like the Copa and that? And you're seeing Escobar David, De Silva, De Niro that you've never fucking heard of before, bro. You know what I'm saying? That there are Brazilian man in that squad that some of them where you never ever You never hear any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I think England need to do that more and preserve our best players. That's for me. I think most nations should do that because ain't no one got time to be getting injured for the Nations League, bro. It's fucking up the Premier League. It's fucking up the Champions League, and the best players are getting tired.
Bro,
I don't know if you man agree with that, innit?
We should talk on this comments, these Kane comments, because I feel like he's chatting a whole load of nonsense, man. Like,
Yeah, but he was. To be fair, I didn't hear the full
I'd
interview.
rather players should be prioritizing their club over clubs, the country over their club. But the reality is, the guy is 1-0. Yeah, he's 1-0, and a lot of these players are fighting for significant things. Fair enough, he's fighting for significant things, but that league's kind of wrapped up this year. I'm not even gonna lie. I think there's like a 6-7 point gap. Yeah, Arsenal are in bad form. I call it Saka. He needs his rest, coming back from an injury. Palmer, he needs his rest. He had a little injury.
He got hit in the knee. Yeah, the knee injury. Trent's injured. Yeah. Trent is a hamstring. Hamstring.
I just don't get what he was saying. Like, bro, if you're injured, you're injured. Like, there's no. I don't get what.
Obviously, man, them do dodge. They do dodge it.
Yeah, but no one's really dodged it when you deep it. Like, Declan Rice had a broken toe, so he's injured. But Saka went off injured before his going, so he's done. Trent, like I said, pulled a hammy, he's done. Like, these are like live injuries, bro. Like, I don't get what you're trying to say. I don't get.
I think you just know. Obviously, but listen, the man them know when the man them are ducking England duties. And let's be honest, innit? When you're an actual player, obviously Kane knows when certain man are ducking, and it's clear certain man are ducking. Yeah, certain man are ducking. Let's keep it a buck. But bro, like, if you're looking for me as a player, if you're looking at how many men are actually getting injured for the Nations League, bro, it's actually a joke. It's a joke. Arsenal have lost 4. You've lost about 4 players to Nations League injuries, bro. On online friendlies, like on a FIFA thing, online friendlies, bro. You man are losing players to online friendlies. That's what's that.
Even as a player, I'd be so
dead, bro.
Playing some unnecessary games.
Ake got his knee crunched in online friendlies 2 months ago. He's got his knee crunched.
Bro, it's a joke, bro. It's like for Nations League, like, it's just all for money, innit? It's all UA for money, and it's what they're doing, innit? But it's, bro, you know what people need to start, and I can't lie, one thing about Rodri, he spat the real, bro. Like, the only way it's gonna change is if the players go on a strike.
Yeah, strike.
And just you know what, like, I'm not going.
Yeah.
Even
as a football fan, bro, like, every momentum is just dead. Every 3 weeks, as a new
it's shit. It's
like,
shit still.
It's too weird. It's too dead.
Bro.
Just too many.
But just obviously on the game as well, obviously Curtis Jones, since he's become a dad, bro, I don't know what's happened, bro. Man's become a dad and got powers, blood.
Bro, not even since we become a dad, bro. I've been trying to tell man about Jones, man.
Obviously, I'm a Liverpool fan, so I'm always gonna be biased and say he's good in it, or he's got, you know what I'm saying, and give him the little bit of belief in that. But like, obviously, last season, not even last season, let's say a year ago, he was the first name on the team sheet. You know what I'm saying? Coming off of the season where we came 5th, the back end of that season to the start of last season, he was very good for about 7-8 months. He was very, very good. Then he got injured. Well, he got the red card against Spurs. Then he got injured. We didn't really see him after that for too much. Obviously, he's now kind of fought himself he's fought his way into the Liverpool kind of starting lineup and bench Szoboszlai. And now he's obviously got his England call up. Do you man think he could go and get a call up for a major tournament?
He should be. He should have went to the Euros.
Over who? Wharton.
Over you, bro. Pick a name, bro. Pick a name. Literally, he could have even gone above Eze, in my opinion. I rate him.
Eze was playing well with Mateta back in the last year, though.
He was, but I'm saying like who I rate more as a player. I rate him more than Eze. I can't even lie. So for me, like in terms of that centre mid spot, he would have been the first guy I picked. I can't even lie. That's just for me though, isn't it?
Yeah. Greenerly does. Yeah. Oh, he openly says Curtis Jones is a scrub. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, that's Greenerly's opinion. But for me, I rate Curtis Jones, man. I think he, as an 8, bro, he's got everything you want, bro. He's got his temperament, his mentality, his physicality. his actual quality. He's
Hold,
got
hold
everything.
on, hold on to the ball a bit too long, I'd say. But I think he needed that to be coached out of him when he was younger. That was his thing in it. He's got the feet, he's got the flair, he's got the cage baller style, but he just held on to the ball a bit too long at times. And obviously his shooting was a bit up and down as well. But I think as a footballer, as a pure footballer, like I think we need to look at players more like this rather than the rough and tough Conor Gallagher's of the world, innit? You know what I'm saying? The bulldog archetype. Because I look at Angel Gomez and the way he was kicking ball, bro. That assist that he got for Jack Grealish, the last international break, was insane, bro. Top assist. That's
just epitomizes football IQ, fam. I actually love watching him play, and I don't watch. Who does he play for? I don't even watch them.
Lil, is it Lil? Yeah, Lil.
I think I've watched like 2 Lil games this season max, but whenever he plays for England, I literally enjoy watching man play. He's a joy to watch.
And remember, that's who Man United sold, and they went and kept players like McTominay and that. You know what I'm saying?
But don't get twisted.
McTominay balling out for Napoli though, but I hear it.
No, I was gonna say, you see, and you know what this months, yeah. I do listen. I hear what you're saying because I used to be like that as well. But I'm thinking these guys are dead, like the McTominay, the Gallagher's. But in reality, bro, if we're taking off like our football cap as to what we want to see in a footballer, in real life football playing games, you do need these type of guys. The guys.
No, yeah. I'm not saying you don't need them, bro. I'm not saying you don't need them, but I'm saying they get prioritized in English fashion. They get prioritized. They get brought through. They get pushed through. They get pushed through as like, unless you're like a 10 or a striker or a winger. When it comes to midfielders, the techie midfielders don't really get. Like Kobe Minu is probably the one that you could say, yeah, you know what, he's been pushed through. But apart from Kobe Minu, the rest, there's been so many more that we've missed that aren't really celebrated from a technical standpoint. And we go with the PMP side of things, and they get the first look in. And then when England aren't winning nothing and they need a change, then we go, oh, what about that Angel Gomez we saw we haven't seen for the last 4 years? What's he doing? You know what I'm saying? You don't really, you see my point? And I think that England, for me, need to probably start looking at these players a lot more. I think Ross Barkley's been playing at a good level, and Ross Barkley probably deserves a little looking at times with the ball he was playing at times. He's gone against Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, and was one of the best players on the pitch for Luton. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying go starting for England instantaneously, but you know, there are players that will put in stinker after stinker after stinker after stinker for a top club, and they're almost a mainstay rather than at least letting a few players in on merit. And for me, I just feel like there were spaces in the Euros, like you said, that probably could have gone to other players, in my opinion. Not all of them. I don't think everyone should be on form. I think there should definitely be like your Kanes and that are mainstays in the England team and that. And they're mainstays and they have to play for England. But there's certain guys for me that should also be playing. As I said, like Ross Barkley, I think was in with at least a shout. Curtis Jones in with at least a shout. I think even Harvey Elliott last season was unlucky. Harvey Elliott's never had an England call up. Never. He's never had an England call up. I think if Smith Rowe carries on his form, he won't get an England call up, but he'll deserve one.
Yeah, I think Ems definitely deserves a call up. 100%.
Well, he's had one before, but you know what I mean.
He's had one before, but I think for this season, I think he should have gone this one.
Someone dropped out in the midfield. No, was it Palmer?
Yeah, bro, man.
Yeah, but that's how I think. I think it was Gibbs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Foden didn't go.
No, Foden didn't go. I think Smith Rowe should have got a call up ahead of Gibbs White. In my opinion.
Gibbs White got a call up.
Yeah,
he got
mental.
Yeah,
he's the one who assisted Jones. Yeah,
that's Smith Rowe should have got a call up, man. That's
Oh yeah, and in fact, I do know why Elliot hasn't got the call up because he took the piss out of Harry Kane.
What do you think this is, fam?
Yeah, bro, Harry Kane's one problem, bro. That's done. Elliot, there's no teams there. Elliot's done at it, fam. Yeah, you getting the call up.
He's right, fam. He's banned for life, fam, on a Ben White team.
We're like Elliot.
Do you know what's mad? I still remember the video, bro. It's fucking rude.
Yeah. It's crazy, fam.
A man's taking the piss out of his accent. That is mad.
He ain't seen England senior team for a while still.
Yeah, we won't be seeing. Yeah, we won't be seeing Elliot until Kane's like 38, blood. I'll be honest. Okay, how old will Elliot be then though? He'll be like 28, 27 by then anyway.
27.
He'll be in his prime, bro. Harvey will be in his prime. Hudson-Odoi, I mean, didn't he change his nationality or is he still English?
Oh yeah, didn't he go Ghana?
I think we changed his nationality.
Ghana still. He didn't back it.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, man. Obviously, Watkins got his goal. He still worries me at times a bit though with his dribbling and leaving the ball behind and that. But yeah, man. Do you man think the Bellingham train's done now in terms of this? Like, do you man think the PR's killed off Bellingham's thing a little piece?
You know what it is? He only bagged 1 goal all season. This time last season, he bagged like, I think it was like
6 or 7 in it.
But I think it was definitely double digits.
Double digits. He was on 10. Yeah, on 10.
He was playing up top in it, and I think the goals that were masking the performances are just not there. So it's,
it's funny, yeah, because I was saying this exact same thing to you, man, last year, bro, where, bro, the goals were just masking this guy's quality, bro. Don't get twisted. He's got quality. He's got quality. But
he's a top,
bro, the way people were screaming for him and saying Ballon d'Or and, this guy's like, come on, bro. It was never that. It was realistically
around his name was insane.
I mean, won it all and had the stats in it, so I hear why people were screaming it in it.
Yeah. Obviously, you had the stat base. It was like, it reminds me of the Bruno thing from 2019, where he was getting all the goals and that, and the assists, and the stats were looking mad.
Didn't win.
He stunk. He stunk.
If Bruno had won a couple of things that year, then he would have been much higher on that list. 100%.
Yeah. That's all it was. Bro, stats are the craziest thing in football.
Nah, I'm a GA man still.
Yeah, no, for certain positions, GA, it makes sense. For me, I'm looking, if you're my winger and you as a footballer, you don't excite me, but you get bare GA, I don't mind that because you're my winger. That's what you need to get. So I don't mind that. It's even the same thing with Salah. The reason why I call Salah the greatest is not because of the way he plays football or his skill or anything like that. The guy's that elite in front of goal. And when you need a goal, he will get you that. That's why Salah's elite. But when you're looking at like number 10s and number 8s and them, man, I want you to be good at football. I don't want GA. GA is just part of it.
Just winners now. The game's changing it. When you saw that, when I saw that, I said they're probably gonna get a clean sheet because they just got to run this, bro. This one's gonna run.
Bro, literally. I mean, this is mad. It's mad.
Don't need to beef. I missed that. I think the last technical.
He's another name, Joe Willock.
He just come back from.
Yeah, but I'm saying when he's playing and he's firing. Ramsey for Villa. Ramsey, not a bad shout.
I rate him.
Yeah, Ramsey's cool.
They're not bad shouts, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think with Bellingham, I do understand. I think with Bellingham that like he is a man that's like a jack of all trades but a master of nothing. But like he does a lot of things well. I still stick by that. I don't think he's a shit baller. I just think he's criminally overrated. Like the PR is almost. It's like they've almost built him up to tear him down. The amount of PR they've given him, but I don't think he's complete dog shit. And he's not. And he's not a bad footballer either. Like he's
at certain things he doesn't. Like you said, I think you said it very well. Like he doesn't excel at a lot of things, but he's a good attribute to have in a team. Like I promise you, Pep would cook with him. Like his physique, his like getting into the box, like his desire. Like bro, man does not stop running.
His decision making is always like he's
decision making. But even the final pass sometimes. I remember Champions League. I think it was against City last season.
Yeah, when he brought it down.
Yeah.
Like he's good enough to
do that.
And he plays for Romans. Like bro, he's good enough to keep up with. Obviously, he's not on the same level technically as the Camavingas, the Modric's, the Kroses, those guys, innit? But he's good enough to play alongside them, and at least do a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you don't get that. You don't get that many goals if you're complete dog shit in that system and winning the league and win the champs. You just don't, innit? But at the same time, you're still allowed to be decent and overrated at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I think the attributes he's been painted with are the attributes he's not actually all that at. Like, playing him in the 10 and this creative thing. That was never his bag. That's never, ever been his bag. He's a combative centre midfielder. I'm not going to go as far as what Rant says. Hey, Rant says he's a centre back. But, like, I'm going to... but no, man, out here calling him a centre back, but I wouldn't go that far. But he's definitely not this tech man.
You know what's tapped though? I literally think he could play centre back comfortably.
But he was, bro. He's like 6'2".
Bro, I promise you, in the right system. This is it. What he's built like a centre back. I like. in the right system, he could slide cook
Bro, Jude could cook at right back, bro. He could play right back, centre back, right back. Like he could do
Yeah,
whatever.
just all rounder, fam.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's
that's
all rounder.
Left
Huh?
wing.
What you say, bro?
I said Pep would probably play him left wing on some Matthias Nunes.
Literally,
Yeah,
inverted fullback, fam.
He's right.
Yeah,
Left
they keep calling him Jude Delaney and that is crazy, bro. Jude Linton and that. You know what I'm saying it was what's the name of Black Tominay, fam? That is it's real.
I know.
Black Tominay is the
Man said,
Black
Black Tominay, bro.
Wait, that
Bro.
is
Bro, Black Tominay, yeah, that one's the rudest for me. Before we do sign out in a second, you lot 150 in the house, but only 48 likes, man. You know what I'm saying? When we do these shorter shows, the minimum likes is 100 likes. So you lot, make sure you are smashing the like button, because even though you know what I'm saying it's the England thing, I know people we want to talk about club football and football news and that, but you know what I'm saying. Make sure you lot are smashing the like button and getting us to 50 likes. We're on 49, so get us to about at least 75. Within the next like couple of minutes, and I know you lot can do that. So you know what I'm saying. Don't be scrubs. Hit the like button and subscribe as well. Yeah, Trimless. Obviously, I know you obviously joined a little bit later. Was there any player that you just wanted to kind of mention? Any honorable mentions today, apart from Curtis Jones? You've spoken about Curtis Jones. So
I'll be real, man. I was obviously like I just came from working it, so Curtis Jones is the only goal I've even seen. So if I can't speak about that, I might as well just skip me, bro.
no, that's fair enough, bro. To be fair, you didn't miss too much in it, as I said. Like it was more of a, I guess it was just a typical England get peppered at times.
Yeah, like I read the report in it.
Yeah, it wasn't anything crazy. I think 3-0 defo flatters us in it to the max.
Yeah.
The absolute max, it flatters us. But what can we do in it? I think what I'll say is that certain man like Morgan Rogers and other man have definitely given Carsley a little thing to think about going forward in it. I think that the bottom line is if you're getting these call-ups, you got to make a claim for Thomas Tuchel in it. Give Tommy Tuchel a reason.
Yeah, he could cook. Can't lie, man. He could cook.
Yeah,
I know what his lineup's gonna be already though. Thomas Tuchel.
Man, Gallagher.
Yeah, Gallagher's definitely starting. It's not even a question. Gallagher's definitely starting in that 3.
That makes me sick, fam. But listen, you lot, we're gonna go over. We're gonna redirect to Ches in it. Make sure you guys stay here. You know what I'm saying? It's been another match reaction. You know what I'm saying? England 3. You know what I'm saying? Greece 0, England 3. Straight settings. We'll see you guys obviously on another day. We'll see you guys tomorrow, where we're obviously gonna have the overrated team of the season. It's gonna be a big one, innit? Pause. So make sure you are there for that one. You know what I'm saying? Get your wallets ready for the bidding system. The lines will be open for a bit longer, obviously last time. And you know what I'm saying? And make sure you guys got your lists ready for who you think's overrated and who isn't. Listen, go subscribe to the Mandem. Subscribe, Trimless. Let them know where the people can find you.
Oh yeah, also show Trimless Gooner. Love to the people. Open community. Come jump on our podcast and chop it up for real.
You know what I'm saying? There you go, man. You lot, we'll see you soon for another episode of Big Six Bands. And stop being fraud and smash the like button, man. Get this to over 100 ASAP. It's the thumbs up button below. Make sure you do that. Take care, people, and we'll see you in the next one, man.
Come on.